never lost our sense of what's truly important. The great taste of Charleston Chew.
It's gonna be terrible.
Hello and welcome to Best of the Bottom. Right now you're looking at this high-ass panda because I just realized I'm not fully in costume. So I'm fixing that really quick. And this is Diane. So give me a moment because I totally screwed that up here. I'm over here just chilling, just getting ready, and I totally messed it up. But hello and welcome to Best of the Bottom. For bottom class people drinking bottom shelf booze. Diane, why didn't you tell me when we were on earlier?
I don't pay attention to you.
I was not quite dressed properly. Now this thing's all bunched up.
I wasn't looking at you in your shame. I was just.
Hello, Vegas Vargas. Thank you for joining us. But we are bottom class people drinking bottom shelf booze. What we like to do here is we find some cheap booze or just whatever's interesting. We drink it, we give a review, and because we drink cheap booze and you can too. Thank you. Hello. Sorry about the shit show of introduction there. But I just want to say this is my favorite banner thumbnail thing I've made so far. I just really love it. And I'm proud of it. So
It's beautiful.
now I'm done patting myself on the back. Shall we get into this? 'Cause we have a little thing called the bag of
Oops.
doom. You see in this bag, this purple sack of destiny is filled with doom, or pleasure, or delight, but mostly doom. From the planet Omicron Persei. You reach into this bag, you take your destiny, and you seize it! You seize the day! And Dan goes first. Now I shall reach, and I shall pull out a 99 peach. Ooh. I feel like we've gotten off the show on the worst leg we've ever gotten it off on.
No, that's not true.
That's true. That's true. The one where your camera kept going out and the computer dying and the cats attacked, and that was a whole fucking thing. That was a thing. But Diane,
I can't open my.
anytime.
I'm down a hand somewhat.
Anytime now.
It's the worst.
Waiting on you.
Uh-huh.
And I have no water, no beverage to wash this filth from my gullet. To, I don't know,
Yeah.
the tacos and drunks,
Tacos and drunks.
the world around. Ooh. Tally ho, bitches. Tally ho. Ugh. Oh. Ugh. That was just not good.
Yeah.
Time for some cheer. Yay! All right. So, Diane.
Yep.
You know what time it is. I know what time it is. So, you know what? It is time for this week's adventures of Florida Man.
Florida bound.
As you see, what we do on the show to get things rolling, to get the creative juices flowing, to just live in the moment that is our constant fear of existence and panic. We make up a story of Florida Man based on the headline that we find on the interweb. You see, I find a headline, I make up the story, because life is better when you make it up on the fly. This week's Adventures of Florida Man. I'm really hoping I didn't do this headline before because I feel like it sounds familiar, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Drunk Florida man tries to use taco as ID after his car catches fire at a Taco Bell.
This fills my heart with delight. just, oh, so much joy.
As you see, Taco Bell, Taco Cabana, Del Taco, El Pollo Loco. You know, places like these are just a delight for the bar goers. They're open late. The bar closes. You got a hankering for something that seems Mexican, but not really, but tame enough for the average American. And you find yourself at a Taco Bell or Taco Cabana, so on and so forth. This fateful 2011 fall evening, a Florida man came cruising on through with the most glorious mullet you've seen. It flowed in the wind like the cherry blossoms coming from the tree in a Japanese spring. The luxurious waft of the herbal essence he uses to clean said mullet. The fragrance in the air was so delightful, you no longer thought it was fall, but yet a delightful love in the air spring. This man strolled in with his cut-off shorts. He was given a special occasion. He had his Von Dutch trucker hat as he went through the Taco Bell doors. A stagger, yet with swagger. He approached the counter and said, "Dango good, sir. Can I get me 50 tacos?" And they said, "With a mullet like that, you can. And I shall give you the manager discount because that mullet is so glorious. The sense, the flowingness. It is almost like the opening of a grand anime. It is so impressive. It moved people. All the drunks in that bar, in that Taco Bell, their mouths agape with the glory. He grabbed his 50 tacos and he strolled back out that door with the staggering swagger of the greatest man known to South Florida. He opened his door and he realized his mullet was caught in the hinges. He panicked as he reached for his lighter because it was time to crank up the meth. Things got out of control. The torch flew over. Everything was asunder. There was flames. There was glory. There was cats meowing in the distance. There were bats fluttering in the breeze. There was a distinct scent of pumpkin spice meth roasting in the fireplace, also known as his glove box. As the fire rolled on, he reached in and quickly grabbed all the tacos he could. And in his haste, he mistakenly put one taco in his back pocket as his wallet. The responders responded. They rushed. They put out the flames. But his 1992 Toyota Tercel was lost. It was lost. It was burnt to ashes and mangled metal. And as the police asked for his identification, he realized all he has is a Cool Ranch Doritos Locos Taco. And he presented it with such dignity and grace and the staggering swagger of a true Floridian. The officer accepted and realized this man has had a hard night. He saved his tacos, but he lost his Tercel. And they let him off with a mere warning. And they went around the back and bought some more meth because he was also his dealer.
Oh.
Keep it on the low. How else are you going to get through a graveyard shift? I don't know where I was going with that, but I hope it was delightful. Thoughts?
I'm glad he was let off with a warning.
Yes, I'm trying to go with more happy endings. I'm getting tired of all the Florida men going to jail.
Well, that headline was amazing. I mean, of all the things you could mistake your ID for.
You know, when you're in a haste and all you got is a Cool Ranch Doritos Locos Taco, that's all you can do.
Yeah.
And yes, as far as we know, there are no cats throwing the chingazos tonight.
No, they're all split up. I just had to let the other one out because he's used to going outside at nighttime. He was like, "What the fuck? You forgot to let me outside." So he was very upset.
I would be too. Now, Diane, it's time to get to our beverage of the evening. So tonight we drink Crook. Oh shit! And Marker. I have it maker. Damn it! Hang on. Quick edit. Shit.
Oops. I really suck at this, like showing stuff off thing.
For Crook and Marker Paloma Grapefruit Lime. It's 5% ABV, 0 sugar, which I always have a problem when alcohol products say it's 0 sugar because you can't produce alcohol with 0 sugar. So they need to put like 0 sugar added, some other fucking thing, because you can't technically have 0 sugar. It's sugars that make the alcohol. Fucking A, it's fucking science. Quit bullshitting me with your fucking health bullshit jargon. It's booze. We don't care about the health. We want the buzz. That's what it's about. It's time to relax. It's been a long day. Fuck. Okay.
I agree.
Bro, you are often the center of attention, and you're not even on the show. So you do often get talked about. Sorry, I didn't mean to come off so aggressive. I apologize. Maverick, you know I love those big froey locks. It's breathtaking. Almost. No, you know what? It's more breathtaking than the mullet of Florida Man's story tonight.
And I imagine it to be the most beautiful mullet in the world. Beyonce, that's wonderful. High praise.
No, we can't risk losing other viewers and chatters.
What, by talking about Maverick more?
Yes. We'll have to balance it out. Maybe we can sprinkle 15 minutes of Maverick in throughout. Instead of a block, 15 minutes of Maverick sprinkles.
It's gonna be his birthday after all, so
Title of your adult pay-per-view. But tonight we drink Crook and Marker. I thought it was Crook and Maker. I put this wrong on so many things.
So many things.
So it's organic, ancient grains, blue agave. Our Paloma contains real juice and bold flavor, made with organic blue agave tequila. We blend this with our organic super grain alcohol that's carefully crafted with premium ingredients, including quinoa, amaranth, millet,
Blah, blah, blah,
and
blah.
cassava root. It's a modern twist on ancient grains. Amaranth sounds like a Godzilla villain.
I was gonna sing the Nightwish song. I think it's Nightwish.
Yeah.
But then I realized I forgot all the words. And then I tried to kind of sing it. And then I was like, I just don't remember how it goes.
Zero sugar, not for weight control. Zero artificial flavors and sweeteners. Zero artificial preservatives. Zero added sulfites. Sweetened from natural sources. Real lime juice from concentrate. It's kosher, vegan, and non-GMO. Okay. Well, let's see if all this bullshit tastes any good.
I'm afraid because grapefruit flavoring is either really good or not really good, but it's like decent or shit.
Yeah.
Is it shit?
No, taste it. Taste it and then I'll share my thoughts because I've made the mistake of sharing my thoughts beforehand.
Okay.
But I already have an instant impression on this.
I mean, that's gross, but also kind of tolerable. It has this smell that makes me like something about artificial grapefruit smell makes me like sick.
This
Like it makes
tastes.
me feel being sick.
I'm not gonna lie. Immediately, the hints that I pick up on this: stale corn tortilla chips. That's the immediate flavor that hits me. First off, stale corn tortilla chips. First thing that hits me. No tequila flavor, no agave, no nothing. You guys are so kind to each other. It's just love. Look, this bougie ass drink was on sale.
Just, two best friends wishing each other death.
Yes. But definitely stale. Are you picking up the hints of stale corn tortilla chips?
I feel it. I mean, I definitely taste it.
Like
It is kind of a feeling too. I do feel like stale tortilla chips. Drinking it.
Here's it. They feel like they're fresh. They were fresh, like house-made tortilla chips. Like when you go to a decent Mexican restaurant where they do all the tortillas in-house, they're not like shipped over. Like they're freshly made in-house, but it only takes a couple of days because I don't have any preservatives, so it quickly gets stale.
Triple, I'd rather you didn't.
Oh, chaos is about to happen.
Oh, I think she's gonna try and escape. Treacle.
All right, more panic ensues. But this tastes like you went to like one of your favorite Mexican food restaurants, but you went there at closing, and they just like were like, "Hey man, we're gonna toss all these tortilla chips out. You want to take them?" And you're like, "Oh fuck yeah, I'm gonna take these." And you take all the tortilla chips home, and then you don't realize you only got like 2 days to eat them, or they start tasting funky, and they get kind of stale. But you're like, "Hey, free tortilla chips," so you keep them anyways, and you eat them. You get some jank ass salsa from Walmart because it's on sale, and you just go with the flow. They liquefied that flavor and put it in this can, and then you get a slight hint of lime and grapefruit.
I think that's I don't feel like that's the beginning taste. I feel like that's the aftertaste for me.
Really, I feel like the stale corn tortillas
Because
hit me in the front.
I can't help but smell the grapefruit. It like bashes me in the nose immediately as I lift it to my face. Unless you don't smell that?
No,
It's gross to me. Like the smell of like artificial grapefruit is just like mucus and like I don't know, but like a lot of artificial grapefruit things have this smell, and I just can't stand it. It makes me just think I'm sick.
maybe what they mean by super grain is they get stale corn tortilla chips from the local restaurants, and then they make their tequila from that. Well, not it wouldn't be tequila because I'm not getting any tequila. I'm not getting any agave hints at all.
I think I taste agave.
I don't taste any agave. I taste
What the hell
stale,
does agave taste like?
like
I don't know if I know. Actually, I don't know if I know.
tequila. Tequila has that specific taste. That's your agave taste.
I don't know, man. It's not like I don't know. I don't know. Something in the beginning is weird. But I think it's a grapefruit. But
That is an interesting goal, but you know what? It's an attainable goal, and that's the important thing. And now we got cat butthole on the screen. Oh, it left.
woo, enjoy it. Those are the only buttholes you'll see.
Yes.
If you came here for buttholes, you got one.
What's the deal with this blave? I don't know. Whatever. Fucking try to do Jerry Seinfeld. Didn't work.
I don't know.
Out of all the things I've picked, the important thing is I don't think this is an MLM. I just want to say that. I do not think this is an MLM. If that's a redeeming quality, that might keep it out of Vince Russo territory.
Well,
I don't know.
5% alcohol per volume, right?
Yeah, it's 5%. It's kind of standard.
I guess it has potential if you drink them fast.
A mean, lean man. I am not lean. I wish I was. But I am as portly.
Portly is a wonderful world.
As
Like, that's delightful.
I'm as portly as a Sunday brunch. I don't know what the fuck that means, but you take that as you will.
Portly.
Portly. And I don't know if this is tasting any better with the more alcohol that ends up in there. Because at least some alcohol beverages, like they taste bad, but as the alcohol content increases within your blood, it gets better. I'm not sure I'm feeling this as one.
Yeah, the more I drink it and the faster I drink it, the better.
I don't know. I'm not. it's trying to pass itself off as, I don't know. It's, you know what? No, it's doing exactly what it says. Most things that pass itself off as healthy, or the fitness profile lifestyle, most of it turns out like dog shit. And you know what? It's kind of living up to it. I'm not ignoring your advances. I'm storing them in the spank bank for later.
Jesus Christ. Um, well, fuck it. I guess I might as well save some stuff in the spank bank too. um,
are you gonna do lamp dance for us? Are you gonna give us your Snapchat handle? And you do a virtual lap dance for?
I would like to see that. Fuck. What's that song? The jungle song. Whatever that is. The one that Jungle Boy comes out to.
Oh. By Baltimora?
I don't fucking know. Do you think if I had a clue I would have stammered through?
But you know what? It's time to move on to the next segment. Oh shit. I fucked that up. Oh well. Booze of the News is back, and it is about booze, and it is in the news. And it's an update that is not shocking in the least. As I've talked about this many times before, and I think I've even covered this story personally with my own field journalism by going out there to liquor stores and purchasing beverages. Santa Fe liquor store owners say outlawing mini bottles has little impact.
Well, what was the reason they did it? Was it for littering or something?
It was to combat drunk driving.
Well,
and to reduce littering of the mini bottles. So I read this article. It comes from the Santa Fe, New Mexican local newspaper. And it essentially has various local liquor store owners. And basically all of them have said that all they've done is, instead of buying the 1.7 ounce bottles, they're just selling a bunch of the, what is it? Basically the double shooter bottles. The 3.4 ounces. We're going on. What? Huh? Are you saying there's some breaking news, or are you just adding some stuff here? But okay.
Heard it here first, everybody. Vince McMahon is dead. I repeat, Vince McMahon is dead, question mark. Go around and tell your friends.
Yes. Oh, wishful thinking. Because honestly, I've thought about this with him not having running a wrestling organization, if that's going to be the end of this man. But anyways, back to the important things: booze. But yes, essentially this new ban, which has improved a lot of things for local restaurants and everything, selling, trying to be a regular SRS, I see. Actually, technically, this would be more like ringside news because it didn't actually happen. Anyways. But so now, instead of being littered with small bottles, it is littered with 3.4 ounce bottles, and people are buying those and drinking those and driving off into the sunset. So instead of buying one shot, they're buying two. Or if you're really committed to buying the single shots. You can buy them in a 10-pack sleeve or the 20-pack buckets, which you've seen many times on this podcast. So basically, the politicians continue to be fucking morons, as they often are, and pass useless legislation that does nothing and combats no actual real problems, and let the real problems continue to exist and make them worse. Because fuck us, right?
Well, I thought it was funny that they just like forgot about alcoholism. Like, like they're like, if we take away the teeny convenient bottles, people will stop drinking, like and driving, because it's so easy to take those
Yeah.
in the car. But I'm like, it's also so easy to take any alcohol anywhere. Like, if that's who you are, that's what you'll do. You'll buy a different. It's crazy to me.
You just buy a bigger bottle.
I'm just like, what do you mean? Like, what did you think was gonna happen? You saw the guy who needs a shot before he goes to work who's gonna just not take shots before he goes to work. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Have
like,
you been to some of these workplaces?
I'm just like, okay, guys. If you want them gone, just get rid of them. But I'm just like, don't pretend like you have a real reason.
They don't have a real reason.
Because you don't.
Yes. But yeah, so this is just an update on a previous story that was written by Robert Knott. And
Damn, I can't trust him.
I've already covered this, and it even mentions in here other people just go to, like, because there's New Mexico, there's a lot of towns that border Texas and Arizona, and you know what? You drive over there and get your shit.
Hey, some guy named Jake.
Hey, that's Robert. Not. I was gonna try to go with that joke too, but I was trying to be classy, which is weird. Maybe it's his fake ass bougie drink. It's still better than social. It's not trying to fucking pull some bullshit. It's not trying to get me to pay $50 for fucking a 12-pack to sell it to my friends and sign up and be like, oh, we're having fun. Look, it says if you want to taste better, add more alcohol. So
that's the craziest thing. It's always shit like that. Like, where it's like, if you just had a decent product, you'd be fine. But like, you don't. So now you gotta recruit all these ladies to go out and sell this drink, and then also advise that they put more alcohol in it. Like, that's fucking crazy. That's the craziest shit.
Dude, I'm just saying, like, you have a shit product when you're legitimately saying, to make this better, add vodka. Bro.
Yeah, like some chicks were like, it's one thing if that's how you want to sell yourself, but like, you're not selling yourself as a chaser or like an add-in or whatever.
Yes.
I mean, I guess you are after you buy it and you find out that they highly suggest you put more alcohol in it. But
at least this thing knows it is what it is. It's still corn tortilla chips with a twist of lime and a hint of grapefruit. But I don't know if this is. I guess it's not supposed to be a seltzer.
well,
but it is certified.
Call it.
It's certified USDA organic. Still tortilla chips.
I've had a lot of seltzers in my day, and I would say if this is not a seltzer, what the fuck is it?
Yeah, I don't know what it is either.
It's a seltzer.
Corn tortilla chip seltzer. But you know what? We should get into the pressing matters. What everybody's come here to talk about. The title of this whole episode, The Latex Dragon. So I came across this article, and maybe um, with the audience that we've developed in India, if any of you are watching, can you please let me know if this is actually a real thing? I found a couple of articles that's confirming it, but you know, it's hard to trust things because like I feel like they make up a lot of different like not pandemic, but like epidemic issues with different drug situations, and the whole Jankum thing, crocodile, all these things that the youth of different countries are using to get high. Dave Seltzer. But it reports comes from, what is this? E Times. And then I have another one from Yahoo, and there's one from Vice. But I'm going with these two ones. But it says condom addiction, increasing demands for condoms to get high. Know the health hazards. So it's being reported that students in West Bengal's Durgapur have been buying condoms to get high, specifically flavored condoms.
Mm.
So
I don't know why I said that. Like, like flavored condoms are like.
Are they banana?
Meat stick, jerky flavor.
Slim Jim.
Yes. Slim Jim, the Slim Jim Sonic Coney flavor.
Sonic chili dog. But it's so what they're doing reportedly is they take these flavored condoms and they soak them in hot water for a long period of time. And then they drink the water, and it's supposed to be a 10 to 12 hour high.
Now, say this again. You soak it in water and then what now?
In hot water. You soak the flavored condoms in hot water for, it doesn't say a specific amount of time, it just says a long period of time. And then you drink the water. And as per a chemistry teacher, soaking condoms in hot water for a long time breaks down large organic molecules and creates alcohol compounds. This compound is released after soaking condoms, is keeping the youth intoxicated. So, this compound is also presented in dendrites. The fuck is a dendrite? I guess I should have looked this up earlier.
Yeah.
Dendrites, also dendrons, are branched protoplasmic extensions of a nerve cell that propagate the electrochemical stimulation received from. Wait, what?
Oops.
That doesn't make sense.
Yes, to both.
What? Oh,
Well,
but what gets me here is the health hazards that it says on here is like you can, like, I feel like there should be more health hazards in here than just having severe headaches, addiction, chest pain, shivering, and chills. I feel like you like having these weird chemicals dissolve into this water. I feel like, is there like cancer risks, heart attacks, some other stuff? I feel like there should be more to it than just regular stuff. But I guess
well,
it doesn't lead
I'm
to
agreeing,
chronic headaches,
so.
but They don't, but it's weird. So the early signs of intoxication of this is nausea, sneezing, coughing, nosebleeds, bad breath, exhaustion, and loss of appetite.
Next time I meet somebody with bad breath, I'm just gonna be like, "Whoa, dude,
have you been drinking condom juice?
you need help? What's up? How can I help you?"
But I honestly want to know if this is like a real thing or if it's like a propagated thing. Like some people have done it, like the whole Jankum thing, the crocodile. There's been a lot of stuff that made headlines around the world saying that all these people are doing this shit. And then it turns out like maybe 2 or 3 people have tried it. Like according to this, it's saying like there are stores in India that are selling out of condoms. Like they're running out of condoms from the youth of the nation drinking weenie water. Like I almost feel like, is this like a fear mongering thing or just is this a real thing?
I don't know. It's worth a shot. Tell me, are there flavored condoms in my goodie bag? Are we finding out tonight?
Yes. Little did you know, I replaced all your shooters with condom water.
Ah! No wonder my breath smells like ass.
Uh, yeah. But I don't know. It's just like, it just seems like such a weird thing. And I want to figure out who's the person that like thought this through. You know what I mean? Like I have never picked up a flavored condom and thought, what would happen if I just soak this in some water for a couple hours and then drink it?
I feel like that's one of those things where you're just like somebody left a flavored condom in some water and you drank it. And then you were just tripping balls.
It was just a weird party, and
Yeah.
you did your thing and you threw the condom. You didn't realize it landed in your water cup, but you drank it anyways because the hangover, and then you see the condom
There's
later, and the
there's
next thing you
always
know,
somebody at a house party willing to drink up the drinks left behind. I just imagine somebody plopped it in there. He woke up first and was just like, "Hey, I'm still got some sort of buzz. I'm gonna finish these drinks and still be fantastic." And
the
boom,
next thing you know, the
he's
latex
seeing his dead
dragon.
mother. He's crying in the corner.
Yeah, also true. The Tide Pod thing was blown out of proportion, but I feel like a lot of these things get blown out of proportion, and that's just what I wonder. Like, is it like are you really causing a shortage of condoms in gas stations? I mean, honestly, that feels like a bit much. It feels very propaganda-y.
I mean, to me, it just sounds like something that somebody will try eventually.
Yes, this thing also says condoms can contain aromatic compounds. It breaks down to form alcohol. It is addictive. This
Oh, so it's not
aromatic
even fun.
compound.
It's just booze.
I don't know.
Like, does it get you drunk then, or
It's not
honey,
very
get some lemon
specific.
extract if you're that hard up? Like, don't be soaking condoms. Like, this actual shit.
Yeah. Drinking this water can cause intoxication and addiction. If consumed repeatedly, it will negatively impact the lungs and kidneys, as well as harm to body's nervous system. Okay, that's some real stuff. That sounds more severe than just fucking headaches and nosebleeds.
What happened to Rudy Giuliani?
Yes, I saw the Rudy Giuliani thing. I've seen your multiple tweets about it too.
Oh yeah. Vanilla extract as well.
What?
And apparently cherries.
Oh. Well, vanilla extract, though, that's like there's some pretty strong amounts of alcohol in there. Because I remember in 8th grade, we were making toothpaste in class, and we had to bring like different flavoring extracts. Most of them were mint, but some people got creative. And of course,
Those kids got fucked up.
of course, at some point, somebody was dared to drink the entire bottle. And I think it was DJ, the same guy that was dared to stick a paperclip in the outlet socket and blew out the breakers in half the wing. Yeah, I think it was the same guy. This guy did a lot of dumb dares in the middle of classes. But yeah, so I mean that's definitely a thing because I know the flavoring extracts have a strong alcohol content.
Is that what happened in that episode? Sorry, forgive me. I watched the beginning of the Tom Hanks.
Honestly, I don't
He was
remember.
drinking the cherry juice.
I haven't seen Family Ties in decades.
I would have never thought Tom Hanks was older than Michael J. Fox. Ooh.
I don't know if I want to drink another one of these.
No, because the flavor is not. This is the thing with it, because it's probably good, but you have to really want it, you know?
Yeah.
If you're looking for a buzz, you have to really want it. And you have to like probably get through these pretty quickly. And I just don't have the desire to keep drinking, you know? It's not the worst thing in the world. Like
It could be social. It could be an MLM. It could be the Vince Russo of beverages.
Like, you know, when you go to a party and you know for certain that they want people to feel like they can drink but not get drunk, and you're just like, nobody would drink this shit. And you're just like, okay, you've let us know that like, hey, we're getting it together, but don't want anybody to get fucked up. We got this.
Yeah. Because you're going to drink one and then you're going to realize game night sucked tonight. And the disappointing thing is they bought Alien Encounter, and that's a long ass fucking game, and you're only going to drink one beverage that night? What the fuck, man? But I guess I'm going to have to go for a second one. Maybe it tastes better on the second one. I don't know, but I still got stale core tortilla chips.
Here we go.
But it's, and honestly, for the price, it's still bad. It's even worse because it wasn't cheap, but it wasn't super expensive compared to some of the other like cocktails you get like that. They want to charge you like $8 for a 4-pack. This was, I want to say it was $14 for an 8-pack, but then it was only 5% ABV. I should have went with the other thing I was looking at. It was one of the absolute mixed drinks. Those were better. my mini fridge is starting to fill up with the booze that I didn't really want to drink. I
bet.
still have the beef jerky seltzer, the ciders. They're still in there.
Fiance's birthday is coming up. Give me all your unwanted
The meat ciders.
Yeah. We'll have that be the
And I have one shock top. They've been saving. Oh, actually, I still have a couple of White Claw Surges in there. I could have sworn I was going to drink one of those the other day and I couldn't find them, but maybe I wasn't paying close enough attention. Because I was convinced one of these asshole kids came and stole it.
I was gonna say your kids took one, tried one, and then they put them back. We're like, no, thank you.
That's possible. They took one and they're like, oh, I don't know if I like these. All right. What is this? There is a YouTube link that has been sent. What is it?
Justin drinks meat.
Oh.
Justin drinks meat.
No.
I wish I could start
it's the Family Ties. When Tom Hanks beats shit. He more slapped Michael J. Fox.
I don't know what happened. I just remember seeing them in the kitchen, piling around. He was drinking the cherries, and then went into the bathroom.
Did a line of coke.
I walked out and I was like, "Hey, is that Tom Hanks?" And he was like, "That sure is."
Toss that bitch. That is pretty good selling. Best selling in the world. I'll watch it again. Diane, you should pull up the link and watch this selling of this.
You can't.
I just want to say that's a pretty mean whiff. I feel like you should hear Michael call underneath it going, I don't think he got all of it.
You can't play it?
I guess I could.
I'm like, why would I do all?
Well, last time I played something, it got taken down and I had to edit it out, so. So I will.
So was it like Vince McMahon getting a stunner, basically?
It might be better than that.
That was beautiful. That actually was a weird thing, you know? Like, I haven't really had any feelings towards Vince McMahon, but seeing him, like, totally not nail that was kind of...
I did something I didn't want to do. Oh. Hang on. Trying to do stuff here.
Just made me go, damn. The villains of old are old and dying.
All right, let's do this. We'll pull it up.
Something about getting old, you just kind of pity people. Like Vince McMahon has so much money and shit. And it's like, but there's a part of me that's like, you're an old fucking man. You're losing everything. And yeah, sounds like he deserves it, but there's a part of me that's just like, wow.
Oh, okay. Is this the right one? Skip this bullshit ad.
It was Scott. Who? Oh. Sorry, I can't see.
Wait. Is this it?
I can reenact, or I can do some sort of wrestling with my cat or something to like. If you tell me what happened, I'm sure my cat won't understand what's happening either, and it'll look goofy. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
I found it. All right, I figured it out.
Okay.
Sort
Cool.
of. All right, let's share this. All right, here it is. Look. And whiff.
God, in front of everybody too. Damn, Tom. I thought it happened at the kitchen table when you were drinking the cherries. Everybody, remember when people say Tom Hanks is a great dude? Remember this moment.
Right here.
Michael J. Fox has Parkinson's.
That's the moment that caused it.
Yep.
Right there.
Genetically fine. All things fine. Tom Hanks comes around.
Look, watch. You could almost see the moment Parkinson sets in. There. Right there. You see that?
I saw a little twitch when he hit the ground.
Mm-hmm. That's the moment. Look, watch. Ready? 1, 2, 3. At Parkinson's.
Yep.
Right there. Right there. Oh, Tommy, my boy. Jesus Christ. Oh, such. I'm shocked. I'm dismayed.
Did you know Tom Hanks prostituted his mom out so he could go to school?
I know. Honestly, it's a good thing he missed the table because then it would have been like instant Parkinson's. Like it's because he glanced it. It was set in. It set in later on. You know, just that's how it happens. Science. I don't make the rules. Blame your God.
That's a t-shirt.
It is. Be available at PeckleProductions.com.
It's science. I don't know. Blame your God. Blame your God just as a t-shirt. Pretty nice. Pretty nice.
Michael J. Fox is your deity of choice. I mean, he does time travel, so.
That's an inclusive shirt too. Your God?
Yeah. Exactly.
Look at us.
I'm saying, you know, like we can't be excluding stuff. We can't just say blame God, blame your God. Because you know, just hail science. So condoms, am I right?
How do you? Well, I guess I wouldn't tell you, but like, how do you know your condom is like ready to drink?
That's what it doesn't say. Is it like an hour treatment, 2 hours? Like, is it overnight? You
I mean,
know,
24 hours to be sure, right?
yeah, it'd probably be the safe side. Like,
If you
like,
soak a lot of condoms in
should you
like a
put it?
pitcher or something, is that gonna change?
What I was saying, should you put it in like a slow cooker? Would that help it? Or would that be too
Jesus,
much?
we are making drugs, Justin. Let's go.
I just don't know. Like,
I have a pressure cooker. Will that do anything to the condoms? Does that help? Pressure
if I put it in
cooker.
instant pot, if I put it in instant pot, we'll be ready in 20 minutes. That's the important thing. Can I put it in the Instant Pot?
I just remember when I was in high school, like there were like I don't know what rolling is, but like
Rolling?
everybody, yeah, like
That's
what
it.
the
That's it.
particulars were on it, but everybody was like, go to the
Ecstasy.
store, you buy a bunch of drugs, and you throw it all together.
Rolling is referencing ecstasy.
Yeah, well, a lot of kids in my school didn't know that, and they were just like, go to Dollar General, just pick out some shit. And they were like, yeah, rolling is when you take pills. So you just go to the store, you get a bunch of shit. Like,
And then you get toxic. Then you destroy your liver and your kidneys, and you have to go on dialysis.
yeah, people are like, I was like, I asked somebody once because they're like, that was what everybody was doing. Everybody was like, you want to roll? And I was like, what the fuck does that mean? And they're like, you just take some pills and you fucking roll. And I was like, well, what are the pills? And they're like, you just grab stuff and you throw them all together and then ta-da. And I was just like, well, that sounds awful.
Somebody along the lines had a older sibling that was intentionally misguiding them. You know, like if you take a whole bunch of Flintstone vitamins, you're not rolling anywhere.
I just remember being like, okay, like, because I remember the first time somebody I knew was taking like sleeping pills, and I was like, oh yeah, you can get fucked up because I knew one of them was allergy pills. People were like, and that also, yes, I get, but like
Well, that
people were grabbing like antacids and shit, and just being like, well,
and acids.
yeah, like, well, people were like, you just grab a bunch of shit and you mix it all together, and then like ta-da, because that has to be how it works, right? You choose one thing that's supposed to help your stomach, and then you choose one thing that's supposed to help your like your fucking PMS. Like that's got to be crazy for a dude to take, right? Like,
Oh my god!
I just remember these kids in high school being like, and then because I was like, I'm a crazy kid. Like I was like, I could be talking to rolling. But I was like, what is it? And they were just like, yeah, we just went to the store and bought a bunch of shit. And,
Yeah, just put lime in the coconut and shake it all up.
yeah, pretty much. That was the mentality.
Just make sure you have some Tylenol and acids. I don't know, maybe some Benadryl and Coricidin.
Like, because maybe somebody knew more.
A dash of NyQuil.
I don't know if a kid knew how to make ecstasy. It was just like, oh, it's a little bit of this, a little bit of that, trying to be coy. But like, it was just like being like, what? You can't even tell me what it is.
Ecstasy
like,
is made from sassafras root. Same thing you make root beer out of. Sarsaparilla. That's why you can only buy actual sassafras extract if you have a particular license. So you'd have to be like, you have to manufacture your own root beer. Yeah. The more you know.
Yeah. I think it's funny because whenever somebody does the more you know, they at least gotta like indicate some sort of shooting star.
Take a look. It's in a book.
Reading Rainbow. Gordy is the best.
Honestly, when I bought these, I was hoping for like a squirt type of like the Finnish long drinks that we got. Remember those were delicious.
Anything with grapefruit is going to be slightly volatile.
But the Finnish long drinks were good. Do you remember the Finnish long drink?
Yeah, but this it's grapefruit. Whatever it is grapefruit. I can tell you that also had like a fishy. It reminds me of fish like cod liver oil pills or like something like that, mixed with like mucus. That's what artificial grapefruit tastes like to me.
I can see that. Actually,
it's got a very like, I don't know. The smell is weird. It's just
weird. I have noticed sometimes with grapefruit, you do get a weird fish undertone.
Yeah, it's fishy, and I don't know why it's fishy. I don't know why people think grapefruit is fishy. That's weird. I don't know what that artificial stuff is, but like grapefruit is not fishy.
I don't know. All I know is I could have chose better. There's a couple things I looked at, and this is what I chose. Well, honestly, part of
just have a rating where it's like could have chose better.
Yeah.
I have no feelings on this. Just could have chose better.
I went to when I was walking around because I was at Walmart. I had to buy a few different things. I had to get some dish soap and stuff. So I just rolled up into the Walmart, walking through the liquor section, and the first thing that I saw is they got Bud Light lemonade. And at first I thought maybe we'll go with that. Then I was like, oh, but it's like 4 different flavors, and I don't have to squeeze through 4 different beverages. I'm tired of having to go through all 4 drinks. I want to be able to like drink the amount that I want to drink and be done with it. I don't have to squeeze in more and then the shotgun at the end and all that. Don't want to do that.
Shotgun, shotgun, shotgun. Put it in the middle. Shotgun. Oh, it's almost towards the end. Shotgun.
I don't want to shotgun this. I don't want to drink what's left of this.
Do you ever think about putting extensions in your hair to look more like Jesus?
No.
Okay.
But I've been looking at 4 hymns because I feel like the front end is just getting a little thinned. I don't like it.
Yeah, I need some for hers. I don't know if there is such a thing.
There is actually. There is.
I already started with like a far back forehead, and it is just trying me.
All forehead.
It's because I have a big brain.
We'll go with that.
Thank you.
I have to piss.
Piss.
No.
Piss. Just kidding.
Hold on the fort for a minute while I go take a piss.
I want to be the next best hype man. I know I'm not doing like a great job right now, but I think I'll get there. Like Flavor Flav, I think I can get there. Maybe. Who else is a great hype man? Oh, thank you. The support means a lot because a hype man's power is to support. But who supports the hype man, So I appreciate it. Thank you. Oh, thank you. How do I Flavor Flav right now? I was gonna do something specific, but I guess just Flavor Flav and then the I can't do it as good as Rapper can, but he fucking nails it. Oh yeah. Yeah, boy. I'm trying not to be too loud, but believe me, I can get there. Oh. Yeah. So
I have returned. I am the best flavor. Polish hot dog.
Polish hot dog is your flavor.
With a dash of sriracha. I just figured that's what I'd taste like.
I would taste like Tabasco hot sauce.
You picked the worst hot sauce.
Are you shitting me? Not Tabasco. I have Louisiana. Sorry.
I was about to say Tabasco. It's like
Louisiana is the best hot sauce for your Louisiana hotter. If you're, they don't sell it like I found it at Food King. That's the only place I've ever seen Louisiana hotter.
Yeah. I'll go by one of the 9 Food Kings that's near the tattoo shop. Yeah. And I'll see if I can find it.
I'm like, we don't even have Food Kings. I go to the store, you can't find Louisiana hot sauce here.
But there's 9 Food Kings next to my tattoo shop. I swear to God. I think one is across the street from the other one too.
Yeah, Louisiana, because I used to like get hot sauce and then I'd put habanero powder in it to make it hotter.
Yeah.
And then I was just like, probably should just find a better hot sauce. And Louisiana is where it's at for flavor and heat.
Tabasco does have an obscenely hot sauce. When me and Dominique were in or Dominique and I, you want to be all bougie, but when we were in Ruidoso, we went to this little steakhouse, which was way less fancy than I expected it to be. Like when you walk in, it kind of was fancy, but then like the waitress told me about her meth stories and her journey through rehab, which was an uplifting story. I'm not gonna lie, it was a pleasant story. It did take us off guard because we were talking about the hot sauce and somehow it ended up with her in rehab after her meth addiction. But you know what? She was a nice gal.
Sometimes it goes like that, you know?
Yeah, it does. It does.
Sometimes life be like that.
It was. Which then I was disappointed when we went to the next restaurant and the waitress didn't have a meth story for us. So, but that's different. That's a whole different situation altogether. That lady just happened to have her life together or something. Or she's still struggling with her addiction and doesn't want to face the true reality. I don't know. But anyways, they had this Tabasco sauce. I remember what it was, but holy Jesus fuck shit uncle fucker. It was hot as fuck. Because Dominic had got their catfish, which is pretty good. And the only hot sauce they had was Tabasco and this absurdly hot Tabasco. And at first, like, how hot could it be? So I took a bite and I was like, oh shit, that will wake you up.
Tabasco is good in the heat range, but it's not good in flavor.
The vinegarness of it is what throws it off. It's too vinegary.
Like Louisiana is better in flavor and you can get a decent amount of heat if like no hot sauce is hot enough for me and still tastes good. So I was mixing like cayenne hot sauce and a habanero hot sauce, and then I just got habanero pepper and then started mixing it with cayenne.
I don't
as a base,
I don't remember the name of the Tabasco sauce that it was though. It was
if it was the habanero one, it's hot, but it tastes like fucking acidic like batteries. It tastes like to me, like something just like not.
Let me see.
Like that's the hardest thing with hot stuff is sometimes you get something where you're like, yeah, this was obviously meant to be hot and not taste good.
Let me see. That's what it is. It's Tabasco Extra Hot. I think that's the one because it's in a black bottle.
Was it tasty? Tabasco hot sauce is for a small Tabasco hot sauce is expensive.
Because it uses the
novelty. I don't know.
It's the scorpion peppers.
Mm.
Here, I'll pull it up on screen. Share screen.
Yeah, but as I'm getting older, I'm starting to realize I don't want pain with my food as much as I used to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, because I've made some hot sauce that was too hot where I was just like, I'm just hurting.
This is the one. This one is really super hot, and the flavor, it doesn't have that vinegariness to it.
Mm.
And it's $2.49 at Albertsons.
99 is making a lot of noise.
But yeah, I remember trying it, and it caught me off guard. So if you want some super hot sauce, it doesn't taste terrible.
Louisiana hotter.
That's true. Well, that's Tabasco.
So you can try and get it sent to Walmart, but that will cost you a shit ton of money. So
yeah. I'm gonna have to go check out their sauce department. Like I said, there's like 9 of them by the tattoo shop.
Yeah. Food King.
Food King, sponsor us.
I feel like it's kind of like our Fiesta Foods. Like sometimes, like I have to go to Fiesta Foods just to find things.
Yeah, there's certain things you have to go to Fiesta Foods for, and it depends on the Fiesta Foods too. Because the one by my house, which is a smaller store, the one by your house is better as far as like larger selection, certain things. So sometimes just the smaller grocery stores, they got it going on, just like Stacy's mom.
God, it's been a while.
Yeah. I was thinking about last week's episode, and I dropped the ball on the Green Jello references later as it went on. I wish I would have kept it going because I was listening to Green Jello yesterday. I just felt like I could have squeezed more in. So I apologize. No, I let you down.
I have Green Jello. I have the bear song or whatever.
The what song?
The bear song. The bear went over the mountain to see what he could see. The other side of the mountain. Yeah. I have that on my learning playlist. I had Shit Man on for a while, but it became one of those songs I just skipped. Because I was just like, yeah, dude, I really want to pull up listening to Shit Man all the time. Like you stop at a light, somebody looks at you, and you're just like, yeah. I'm blessed a song about pooping.
Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
I swear I don't even want the attention, but I'm blasting a song about pooping right now.
I was playing Green Jello for my partner at work, Kenley, and I was playing Green Jello for her and the Bloodhound Gang, and she's a Gen Zer, so she hadn't experienced it, and she was impressed. So I played her Serial Killer, and she was like, "Oh, wait, was that song all about cereals?" And I'm like, "Yeah, yeah."
Private,
Follow your
like
nose.
to me, green Jello or jelly.
Well, I guess green jelly. I like to call them green Jello, but the Jello Corporation did sue them, and they had to change to green jelly, which honestly, my first introduction to green jelly was through Spider-Man Maximum Carnage.
Mine was not. I mean, that sounds cool. Mine was not. Mine was probably through you. Or, yeah, maybe Carson. But
Exactly.
it's banned in my house, kind of.
Green Jello?
Yeah, Deborah says no Primus, no green Jello, none of that.
Oh, I played Primus for Kenley too. I was playing the Candyman. Candyman can. Just
I was listening to Lacquerhead driving around, and sometimes I'm just like, because I get why people don't like Primus. I get it. When my sister was like, fuck that, no. Because to her, she's like, it doesn't sound like music. It just sounds like a bunch of shit. Like, and they do have songs that are more melodic and have a rhythm and, like, you know. And then there are some that are just, you know, a little bit goofier.
yeah.
Well, like Too Many Puppies. That's one she could probably get behind. My Name Is Mud. That's one she could probably get behind. But like other ones, not so much.
Yeah.
She just like it sounds like a bunch of people banging a bunch of shit together and doing a bunch of just making a bunch of noise. Like and
Sounds
she
like
hates his
grandma.
voice.
Sounds like grandma.
And then Green Jello is the same. She's like it's a bunch of people yelling, doing like
Green Jello is the largest band in the world with over 650 members.
and one of them being the Tool guy.
Yeah, he was in there. He was one of the original members, I believe. But now, Green Jello, the way the lead singer has done it, the only two consistent members is him and his son. And then they have a large grouping of people across the US and Canada, and I think even other parts of the world. And when they go on tour, they go and they meet up with these different band. Like right now, if we wanted to, we could sign up and be part of Green Jello as long as we can play some sort of an instrument. They don't even care. He doesn't even care which instrument. We could go up there with a triangle.
I have a banjo. And I can do part of a song slow down. Can I please? Oh, it would be the best thing that's ever happened to me. Please, Green Jello.
Okay,
Jelly.
I'm gonna see how you join the band. I know he's got a website.
And my wrist got his kazoo. What do you have, Justin? You gotta have something. You don't have any musical thingies around your house?
I got spoons.
Fuck yes, Justin playing the spoons. Duh.
Oh, they're now at 781 active members.
Oh my god. Can you imagine when I'm applying to McDonald's and I say that I'm a green Jello? Remember on my application, I'm famous, baby. Let me play those soda machines. Boop, 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 boop. For some reason, they play under the sea, but okay, yeah.
I'm not sure how you joined the band. I'll have to watch the documentary again. But there is a way to join the band.
I want to join so bad.
That would be awesome.
I want to learn how to play a song on
But
banjo.
because you can also join in and be like, you can make like puppet costumes and run around.
Oh my god! That would be a wonderful girls' night. We were talking about for one of our girls' nights, we're talking about making our own wigs. Because you can. We're looking for creative shit to do. We've done a lot, you know? But we're trying not to get fucked up as much as we used to. So it's like, what do? You make your own wigs and puppets and shit. Like,
Yeah.
everybody
Make some dog
smoking
puppets
weed
and shit.
sounds fun.
Speaking of which,
have this. Has anybody heard the like? I don't know if it's a TikTok trend or just a YouTube trend or a trend in general, but it's like a bunch of people dancing to this song, and it's like, "Yes, Lord," and then it's like a bunch of black people singing, and they all dance like a bunch of black people singing in church, and then they kind of complain about like life, not complain about life, but like it's like this happened to me, and then I thought I could calm down, and then this happened, and now I'm back up dancing like a black lady. That's stuck in my head right now. All I have is yes, Lord, and then I don't know.
I found the puppets.
I forgot about the puppets. You know where my puppet is? Put on my puppet because I nailed my puppet. I think I haven't seen it in like. When did we make our puppets?
It was a while ago. But yes, the Diane puppet is coming up any moment now. Just gotta squeeze my big ass hand into this puppet.
Oh,
We can do this.
I believe in you. I believe in me. Oh my god, I forgot. Yes, I was trying to spray it brown.
Her hair got a little skew. She's got eyeballs on her back.
Well, I think that was supposed to be my front, but I think I nailed it. Short, little, stubby, like caterpillar eyebrows. Dude. I got more upper lip than I do in real life. But... upper lip where? But I think I look fantastic.
I don't know if I'll put this one on.
Do you have Deborah still too?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do right now. But
she had a cape, didn't she?
you're gonna see it here in a minute. Just chill out. And Deborah's on the show.
We should bring her on every once in a while. Have Deborah on the show. Just I am Deborah.
Let's bring her out. I'm Deborah. How are you folks doing? I hate you all, you son of a bitches. Go fuck your mothers.
We should have just bought brown socks. Like
that is true. I don't know why you chose to get white socks and just paint them this goldish brown color. You know what? We made choices. We made a lot of choices that night. You know? And you know what? They turned out fantastic. I can't get Deborah off my hand. It's stuck. The cape is too tight around my wrist. Oh, wait.
The cape's too tight around my wrist.
Oh. All right. You know what we need to do? We need to rate these beverages. We need to decide. Is this a 5 out of 10? Fuck no. Is it 4 out of 10? Is this in the upper mid card? Oh, wait. Main eventer. It's not a main eventer. Is it 3 out of 5? Is it in the mid card? Is it lower mid card? 2 out of 5? Is it a lowly jobber? 1 out of 5? Or is it just a motherfucking Vince Russo? Is it Vince Russo?
No, I
Yeah,
don't
it's
know
not Vince
because
Russo.
I don't want to drink it. And I guess that's like a Vince Russo, right? It's like a zero if you just don't want to drink it. Like, because it's better than the other ones I've put in zero, but it's still not good.
No, it's not good.
I guess flavor does nothing for me. Alcohol percentage does nothing for me. Like, I think you could if you like drank them really quickly, but you don't want to.
Yeah, it's hard to drink with it. Like the stale corn tortilla chips really slows down the enjoyment. That's the
So,
biggest problem.
I mean, it's drinkable. It's very drinkable. I can see somebody being like, okay, yeah, I can chug a bunch of these, but it's like, but yeah,
But the price isn't great.
no,
Flavor
it's
isn't great.
nothing's.
Like, if I'm gonna go to a bar, okay, and for some fucking reason they have these, and I'm in gym rat mode. I'm all about the fitness. I'm trying to consider my calorie intake. I would much rather just get club soda, absolute vodka, twist of lime. Tastes way fucking better, and it's gonna be stronger. It's not great. Not great.
I mean, yeah, I don't know what's not great because I don't think it's a zero. I don't think it's a zero. I
Yeah.
think it has some worth, but like what it is, I can't tell you.
I mean, best I could do is a jobber.
Yeah, okay.
It's a jobber. I can't.
So I was really thinking like 2 or 3, honestly.
What?
Not for alcohol, but it's like you kind of get over the taste pretty quickly, though.
I
I
don't
thought.
know. I'm still not feeling it.
I'll settle for 1 because it's not much higher than that too.
It's slightly better than Vince Russo.
If we're being optimistic.
Yeah.
I guess it depends on your motivations. I don't know. You want to eat?
That's true.
Drink some stale tortillas with the ladies.
That's
or
true.
Fellas, like
if you like stale corn tortilla chips, this might be your jam. I don't know. I don't know your life.
If you bought this all for yourself, you can drink 8 fucking of these. The thing is, you won't want to. I firmly believe, even if you can handle the taste of this, necessarily, you're not going to want to drink 8 of these.
No.
To get to any type of buzz. I mean, if you don't have any tolerance whatsoever, it might be okay. But again,
I mean,
you just to me, I don't want to drink any more.
like right now, I feel like the 2 shots we took are doing most of the lifting, the heavy lifting for this, because we had to do the 2 shots pretty close back to back. We do the pre-shot for the show, and then we did the Bag of Doom for the show, and that's done all the lifting for this beverage. Like, I'm sure this is shotgunnable, but I really don't want to. Like, at least the other ones that I shotgun, I didn't want to, but at least I could talk myself into doing it. I can't talk myself into doing the shotgun. Like, there's no redeeming shotgun ability to this.
Do you have 1 2 shotgun?
Huh?
I said, do you have 1 2 shotgun?
Maybe.
Me drink, me drink, me drink, me drink.
I do have one of those too, but no. Did I shotgun one of those? No, I did shotgun one, but I'd shotgun the mango one, which was the best flavored one. Which I do have 1 mango and 2 black cherries.
Mix it all together.
And those black cherries will probably sit there for a long time.
That was, I don't know. That was one of the craziest, just odd flavors.
They were just bad. They were just bad.
Beef jerky is expensive sometimes, so I can understand wanting a flavoring, but beef jerky cherry flavored is not good, you know?
It tastes like bad teriyaki beef jerky.
Yeah,
It was
100%.
unpleasant.
It's teriyaki. It's 100% teriyaki beef jerky.
Oh, for sure. But you know what? This has been Best of the Bottom. We're bottom class people drinking bottom shelf booze. Don't drink your beef teriyaki. I don't know if you should buy this. I mean, if you want to, I mean, it's whatever. It's not an MLM, so at least there's no pyramid scheme behind it. So, you know, there's that going for it. You can catch us here every Monday night at 9 p.m. Mount Standard Time, 11 p.m. Eastern, and 8 p.m. Pacific at twitch.tv/bottom class. And for all of you on the YouTube, please like, share, subscribe, click that bell, get the notifications. And for the audience that we grew in India with the not Bollywood film, the Tollywood film, if you're watching this on the YouTube, please leave in a comment and let me know if this condom high stuff is actually a thing or if it's just some bullshit that's being propagated and made a bigger thing than it really is. Because, you know.
And if you tried it, is it a 0?
Yeah. Have you tried it?
Out of
What's it
1.
like?
Chopper,
I mean,
jeez.
personally, I'm not going to try it because it
I'm
just
a
sounds like a
person.
bad idea. But, you know.
Well, how much do condoms cost? And do you have an age of condom buying?
I haven't bought condoms in a long time.
Because, like, don't you have to buy? Well, not all of us have vasectomies, Justin. Like how? Like yeah, like condoms are somewhat expensive, aren't they? Ish.
But also, you got to take into consideration if it's popular in India, like the currency differences and everything. Like,
yeah, I guess. I just wonder, like, is that?
But honestly, the
I
big
mean,
thing probably comes down to because it's younger people. Is there age restrictions on the other things, and that's why they go with condoms because somebody found out they can do that.
well, yeah, that's what I'm wondering. It's like usually if you are to drink lemon extract or whatever extract of whatever thing that's alcoholic, like usually you can't. I mean, either you're trying to buy it on your food stamps, or you're too young. So
Yeah.
I'm just kind of like, but like here, don't you still have like an age limit on condoms and buying condoms and stuff like that?
No, I don't think
I
so.
thought you had to be 18. I thought that's why they always
No.
gave them out free when you were younger, because it's like, I
No,
know y'all gonna fuck and you can't buy them on your own.
no, they're just trying to encourage you to not be pregnant at 16.
Oh, well, I always thought it was because we couldn't get them. But I
No,
was just like, what? You tell me I don't have to have a kid? Wrap it up.
pretty much. But this has been Best of the Bottom. We're bottom class people drinking bottom shelf booze. Thank you for joining us. Hopefully you enjoyed our programming for the evening. Good night, good news, and drink that booze.
Tasted pretty good.